Well, good morning, Nittany Sports Huddle fans. I'm Quintus McDonald here with Blair Thomas, our teammate with Nittany Sports Huddle. We're at the second annual Seats for Soldiers Game Day Tailgate event brought to you by Walmart and Sam's Club. We've got some of the fantastic gentlemen from Sam's Club and Walmart. We'd like to ask them a few questions about their involvement, Walmart's involvement with Seats for Soldiers and moving forward. First, if you would, tell the folks out there your name and your position with Walmart.
Good morning. My name is Michael Del Rosario. I'm the General Transportation Manager for Woodland, Pennsylvania.
And Rich, tell us your title.
Hi, I'm Rich Fickus. I'm with Sam's Club here in State College. I'm the General Manager at the Menor Pike location.
Now, Rich, you guys have been involved with this for 2 years now. Do you guys enjoy coming back and giving back to the soldiers on a day like today?
Oh, absolutely. It's the second time we've done this, much bigger than last year. And the support that's rallied around this event, it just keeps growing, getting bigger and bigger. And we're very happy and honored to be a part of it.
Now, is Walmart just providing the food for the tailgate? What are some of the events or things that Walmart is covering?
Actually, it's a group effort from the folks from transportation, Walmart, Sam's Club locations, volunteers from the stores and clubs, and the DC and their families, all coming together to put this on today.
The joint effort, that team effort piece, sounds like it's big with Sam's Club and Walmart as a whole. You guys are, each of you, Rich and Mike, you're from separate departments with Sam's Club and Walmart, but you're working together in a team effort. How often do you get an opportunity like this, Mike?
Yeah, we really want to take advantage of those opportunities because they're kind of far and few in between, especially when it comes to rally with the community. That's something we really like to do as a group. So I'm in the logistics division, and Rich is on the Sam's Club side. So we really try to rally all our folks together. Don't get a lot of chances to do something this big, so we're really proud of today.
Excellent.
So how many Walmart employees that's volunteering a day to help out at this event?
Actually, we have about over 200 when you count associates and family members here today. So it's a great turnout.
That's awesome. So it's been opened up, folks. You hear Mike's talking about Walmart, Sam's Club working in the community in a corporate effort, and that's what Blair and I's idea of Nittany Sports Huddle. We're using our athletic platform to bring Penn State athletics to the community globally, the Penn State community, and you guys are doing the same thing from the perspective of Sam's Club and Walmart. So this is a great opportunity for you all. It's a fantastic opportunity for us as well. We couldn't be more proud and pleased with what you guys are doing. You know, we had an opportunity last year to sit in on the board meeting when it was coming together for the first time. Mike, would you give us kind of an idea of what that meeting was like and how things are progressing?
Yeah, I mean, it was an ambitious meeting, right? I mean, it was...
ambitious, guys. You hear that? Very well put.
We did. We had an aggressive plan, and it's kind of really coming together today, so I'm really glad to see that. And having you here, too, is being part of that. And I tell you, we're really proud of the people that have stepped up. We've been here since 5 o'clock this morning setting up. Myself, I'm a Penn State grad, so to see my worlds come together, and I'm a veteran as well. So to see all that come together today, it's been really cool. But like you said, it's just one big team effort.
That's awesome. I want to shake your hand for being, first of all, a Nittany Lion, but most of all, serving our country, folks. That's what today is all about. This man, Penn State alum, Sam's Club and Walmart, Director of Transportation, and he served our country with one of those real nice machine guns.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, one thing before we leave, I just want to touch on the fact that today's event, we're going to have roughly 5,000 vets that's being invited to the game. That's a larger turnout than last year. What was the number last year of seats that was donated?
We saw 2,200 last year. And the year before that, I guess they had done a smaller one, with just a few hundred. So each year it's more than double.
Well, that's great. That's the fans giving back their tickets to the people who serve our country. It's a great thing. We thank you guys at Sam's Club and Walmart for all the things that you're doing for this event here today. And we look forward to next year.
Absolutely.
We're going to be another great event.
Great event. Mess around and be 10,000 next year, folks. So keep a lookout. This is Quintus McDonald.
I'm Blair Thomas.
Signing off for this segment. This has been the EMT, Immortal Magnesium Therapy. That's a mouthful. Immortal Magnesium Therapy segment of Nittany Sports Huddle.
Do you have an idea for a new product or invention? Hi, I'm George Foreman. People ask me all the time, George, how do I get my idea in front of companies? How do I get a patent? What do I do next? Do you have the same questions? I'll tell you like I'll tell them all. Call my friends at InventHelp.
InventHelp has been helping inventors for more than 30 years and has sales offices nationwide. InventHelp can provide patent referrals and submit your invention to companies who are interested in receiving new ideas. If you have an idea and want to try to patent it and submit it to companies, you should call InventHelp today for free information.
Listen, I can't guarantee your company will be interested in your idea, but I believe every inventor deserves the opportunity to step into the ring and take their best shot. Put InventHelp in your corner.
Call now. Free information for inventors. 1-800-455-7790. 1-800-455-7790.
When you have credit card debt, the debt suckers' high rate and high pay are everywhere.
They're making another minimum payment. Great. Most of the money goes to us.
One call to Consolidated Credit can get the debt suckers off your neck.
They lower his rates and consolidate his bills into one low payment. Consolidated Credit drives us batty.
Call Consolidated Credit now.
'Cause debt sucks.
Call now.
Call Consolidated Credit at 1-800-599-8702.
If you're disabled and unable to work, pay attention to the following message.
If you're one of the millions of Americans who are disabled and unable to work, you may be entitled to disability benefits through Social Security. Receiving benefits is your right if you suffer from a physical or mental disability. Whether you're applying for the first time or you've already been denied, we can help. You'll be matched up with an advocate who will evaluate your situation, handle your application, deal with Social Security for you, and handle all appeals. Best of all, there's no fee until you receive your benefits. To get started, call the number on your screen now. And keep in mind, there are a vast number of conditions that make you eligible for disability benefits and dozens of additions that you may not be aware of. So if you're disabled and unable to work, call the Citizens Disability Helpline today for a free, no-obligation consultation.
Call 1-800-735-0219. Call now.
Welcome back to Nittany Sports Huddle TV. This segment is brought to you by XM Worldwide. We're here with Commander Mike. Mike, give us your title is so long, and I didn't want to mess it up, so I'd rather you explain, all your titles and things that you have accomplished.
Well, you did just fine. I'm not going to dispute anything either one of you gentlemen said. We did have the fight in the elevator on the way up, but I'm not going to mention that, okay?
I got the makeup on. He got me, folks. This is Mike Young from last year was our best interview, I thought. Yes. I really, really enjoyed interviewing you last year. In fact, if you go to my Facebook page, you'll see a picture of this handsome young man and this handsome young man there from last year's Seats for Soldiers event.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, Mike, tell us how many years you served and what branch of the armed forces that you served in.
It was 21 years about. I'm retired, but I got out, I couldn't hack it, you know what I mean? I spent 4 years enlisted as a sergeant in the Air Force. Last year in Vietnam, I volunteered to go there. Very proud of it. Spent nights out on the perimeter, so feel really good about that. Even when I came home, I didn't have the problems like are normally reported. None. I don't have any problems to this day. Nobody mistreated me when I come home. I'll just like to make that clear. And then I had a chance to go to college, and then through an uncle, I'm encouraged to go into the Navy. And I ended up sort of by mistake getting in the Navy's flight program. So I went through there and served in squadrons and ship tours and stuff and retired.
Excellent, excellent. So that sounds like multiple branches of the armed service. Am I correct?
Yes, two of them. There were both the Air Force and the Navy, right.
Now, we get a chance to be in locker rooms with a lot of guys. You develop relationships with guys that you work with. Is there any particular person that you've met through your years in the service that you have some great stories about or something you want to share with the people today?
Okay, well, I do want to say this as a thank you. The reason I'm here at Penn State, okay, I did not attend Penn State. I have a wife who's retired and 2 daughters who graduated from Penn State. I'm not allowed to badmouth Penn State. I didn't go here. I don't have a degree from here, and that's just all I'll say.
You paid for it, though.
Yeah, right. 2 times.
2 times. Okay. Well, anyway, 2 of my friends, I come up here because of my fellow veterans, and I'm involved in both American Legion and the VFW in Bellefonte. And so what I want to do is help the veterans, give something back. And the reason this event is possible is because of Dr. Stan Ungst. I know him as Sergeant Ungst in Southeast England. Yeah, Sergeant Ungst.
Sergeant Dr. Ungst. Well, he made sure on the telephone that I called him doctor. He said doctor about 4 times.
You tell him you have a hook in with me because he'll do anything I say because I outrank him.
All right, because you outrank him. Hey, but he's got his battle fatigues on. He kept telling me yesterday, "I'll be there in my fatigues. I'm having my jungle fatigues
on."
on.
Here's the thing. And last year he told you to get me off the air. He gave you the cut sign.
He did.
And you didn't listen.
I didn't listen. That's right, because you outrank him, right? Hey, we go with the guy with the rank.
So, and the other thing is Dr. Backistow, Todd Backistow, I know him as the major. So I go up.
So he outranks you?
We're the same.
Same.
So
okay.
Actually, he has a lower respect because he's Army. You know what I mean?
Oh, you hear that, folks?
He's a dirt dauber. He's a dirt dauber.
I love it. This is the inside scoop here on Nittany Sports.
But it tells me whoever have the mic have the power.
That's exactly right.
And this year Sergeant Ungst, we have him tied up so he can't give you the cut sign.
We'll give him water though. He'll get water and pretzels.
Yeah.
So we're really appreciative of you coming back. You've got your daughters who've come through Penn State. That's wonderful. You've got the relationships with the other servicemen. Tell me, what are your thoughts of Penn State implementing a Seats for Soldiers program and all of the things that will begin to follow that they plan to attach to it?
Well, I think it's good. I know that when I say this, when I came back, a lot of people say they weren't welcome and they called them names and they spit on them. That never happened to me. I want nature of full disclosure. I never had any problem. There wasn't anybody patting me on the back and saying thank you, but at the same time, I wasn't, catching any crap. I guess this is TV, so.
Thank you.
I think what I say is that whatever Penn State does for the veterans, I applaud that, and it's because of the likes of my fellow veterans, Sergeant Ungst and Major Backistow. That's why this is all happening, and I think they deserve all the credit. I'm just here to support them and support the fellow veterans.
Well, you have it right there, folks. At Nittany Sports Huddle TV, Sergeant Ungst and Major Backistow, and we've got Major Young here from the Navy, Lieutenant Commander.
You got the juice here when it comes to those guys.
All right, well, there you have it. I'm Quintus McDonald with Nittany Sports Huddle TV.
The new Miracle Blade World Class 2012 Professional Series is the best set of knives you'll ever own. The spectacular World Class 2012 Series, over a $300 value for just $39.95. But we're just getting started. We'll send you a complete second set of Miracle Blades for free. That's right, another entire set, a $300 value for free. Just pay shipping and processing. And we're still not done. If you're one of the first 500 callers, we'll send you 2 additional Miracle Blade World Class Slicers. That's an additional $80 value, totally free. Miracle Blade World Class is also guaranteed for life. We'll replace any damaged knife at any time for any reason for free forever. Over $600 worth of knives for just one payment of $39.95. Don't miss this opportunity. Call right now or just log on to miracleblade.com.
Medical emergencies.
This is Life Alert. Are you okay?
I've fallen and I can't get up.
I'm calling for help right now. Sharon, we received a smoke signal coming from your kitchen. Get out now. We're calling the fire department.
Home invasion. Emergencies away from home.
I'm trying to get to my car, but it's still a ways away.
I'm right here and we'll stay on the line with you and we can contact the police if necessary.
And you can have this protection away from home for just $19.95 per month.
If it weren't for Life Alert, I wouldn't be sitting here today.
Life Alert saves a life from a catastrophe every 11 minutes.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-830-1951. That's 1-800-830-1951. Call now, 1-800-830-1951. For a free brochure, call 1-800-830-1951.
Hello, folks, Nittany Sports Huddle fans. Welcome back to another segment of Nittany Sports Huddle TV. I'm Quintus McDonald.
And I'm Blair Thomas.
And we've got the president of the football alumni chapter, Mr. Justin Karpakis, with us. Justin, would you tell us what years you played here, after playing football in Beaver Stadium, what you went on to do football-wise, and what brings you back here today?
Like they said, my name is Justin Karpakis. I graduated in 2000 from Penn State, played D-end here, and went on to play in the pros for the Steelers, Patriots, Browns, and Lions over a 7-year period. I am the current president of Letterman's Club and live back in town at State College. And I'm here today because the veterans are the true heroes of our country, and we all have family and friends that have served, and the ones that aren't from our family or our circle of friends, to me, are still our friends, and any chance we can have to give back to them and say, we appreciate for you affording us the freedoms we have, and we're going to take that opportunity to do it as individuals and as members of the Letterman's Club.
Excellent.
Now, Jess, you got a chance to play on several teams after leaving Penn State. What are some of the experiences and some of the, what I'm trying to say here,
team camaraderie?
Team camaraderie, things that happen over the years with different teams, and how that affect coming back to Penn State.
Well, I think that you find that any organization is different, any team is different, but whether you're talking about a football team or a business or anything like that, or a group such as a Letterman's Club, it's people that make up the great ones. It's individuals coming together for a greater purpose, putting aside all their individual aspirations, and if no one cares who gets the credit, it's amazing how far a group can go.
That sounds like a lot of things that Joe instilled in us when we were playing here, that it's not just about you as an individual, it's about helping others. Do you see that giving back in the things that you're doing now with the Letterman Club? Is that an extension of some of the things that you learned from Joe?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I say it all the time. There's not a day that goes by where I don't think about something Joe said to us, or a lesson he taught, or a story he gave, and it's appropriate and relates to what you're going through on that current day in any aspect of your life. That's a profound effect for someone to have on you. And to be honest with you, things like these, they're important to do, but I realize that me sitting here serving chow to these veterans is such a small sacrifice, not even worth mentioning compared to what they do. So yeah, you do what you can, but you also realize, you know, these people deserve much more than just me once in a while serving them some chow.
Well, there you have it, folks. Chapter President Justin Karpakis talking about the fact that the individual is much smaller than the whole, that the group is greater, and the things that we've learned, all of us have learned. You talked that the word profound effect, that phrase profound effect, there's no doubt that Coach Paterno had a profound effect on generations of young men, and now we're all over the world, spotted all over the world, giving back with that same mentality that, you know what, there's no I in team, and the team purpose is much larger than my individual gain. So we want to thank you for coming out and being a part of Nittany Sports Huddle TV. We'll talk to you soon.
NCAA women's basketball. All day, every day, our game. Filling it up, knocking them down, and bringing it home. It's basketball at its purest. Family fun and great entertainment, there's nothing like it. NCAA women's basketball. All day, every day, our game.
Do you want whiter teeth in 5 minutes? Then you want Power Swabs, the clinically proven way to instantly have bright white teeth in just 5 minutes. Coffee, tea, or smoking stains are no match for Power Swabs. The secret is a tooth detergent developed by Dr. Martin Ginniger that lifts yellow stains off of your teeth in just 5 minutes, revealing a bright white smile. Power Swabs are clinically proven to whiten your teeth on average 2 shades whiter in just 5 minutes. After 7 days, your teeth will be on average 6 shades whiter, guaranteed. Order today and you can try Power Swabs risk-free. Power Swabs even work on caps, crowns, veneers, and bonding, so all your teeth will be movie star white.
With just one treatment, I saw what I want my smile to look like. I saw the brightness that should be there when I smile.
I love to laugh. I'm a very happy person, and with Power Swabs, I get the white smile that I want.
Call or go online right now to try Power Swabs absolutely risk-free. So you must order now. Get your teeth whiter in just 5 minutes with Power Swab. Call to try Power Swabs risk-free now.
If you're one of the millions of Americans who are disabled and unable to work, you may be entitled to disability benefits through Social Security. Receiving benefits is your right if you suffer from a physical or mental disability. Whether you're applying for the first time or you've already been denied, we can help. You'll be matched up with an advocate who will evaluate your situation, handle your application, and deal with Social Security for you. And best of all, there's no fee until you receive benefits. Call today.
Welcome back to Nittany Sports Huddle TV. I'm Blair Thomas. I'm here with a former teammate of mine, Tim Sweeney. We came in as true freshmen together, and we had some nice banging practices, you know. So, Tim, tell us a little bit about what you did when you first came here so everyone can kind of go back and look at the programs and see your name and what you accomplished. So tell us about what you have accomplished.
Well, Blair, thank you. I came in here obviously with you in a class in 1985 that was a tremendous class. And, you know, I don't want to say I was the weakest link on that chain in that class, but I certainly wasn't close to being the strongest with guys like you and Quintus, Steve Wisniewski. And
different positions. You know, we playing different positions. We can't go.
Believe it or not, I was a DB when I was a DB, but, you know, once I ran that 40, you said there's no way this guy can play DB. So
you know, Joe, always moving closer to the ball.
That's right, moving closer to the line of scrimmage. But I came in here very much like you did, Blair, very humble, understanding the system where we had to pay our dues. And you and Steve Wisniewski and Quintus were a couple of exceptions to that, where you guys came in as tremendous athletes. And a lot more physically and mentally mature than I was at that time. And you guys playing the field was remarkable for me to watch you guys play in 1985 and how well the 4 of you played. And just to watch you guys play kind of inspired me to get better, work harder in the offseason, say, hey, I want to try to be as good as a Blair Thomas or a Steve Wisniewski or a Quintus McDonald. And I was far from that when I got here, but I owe a lot of thanks to you guys. But I think as a class, we also understood, you know, you had to pay your dues. You know, in front of you had legendary running backs and DJ Dozier and Steve Smith and Clarkey and guys like that. And, you know, in the secondary, like I said, I wasn't going to stand a chance of playing in our secondary, but when I got moved our sophomore year to outside linebacker in '86, there's Shane Conlon, Chris Collins, Donnie Graham.
Those are some great names you name in there.
So, yeah, you had to pay your dues.
Well, that's the thing. Back in the day, we always had depth. And that's what this team currently doesn't have right now because of the things that have happened the last couple of years. But I think getting those scholarships back is going to help us with depth. But the one thing you touched on is that a lot of guys expect to play early now, whereas when we were here, we had so many great players in front of us that we had to pay our dues. We had to work to get into the lineup. And now guys are coming in right now. They're coming in as gray shirts, coming midway through the year, and those guys are a little more polished. What do you attribute to some of those guys coming in ready to play early?
I think a lot of it is how the game of football has filtered down into the high school levels. I think high school teams are getting so much more well coached. Back, 30 years ago when we were in high school, Blair, football wasn't a year-round thing. You know, you go to states like Florida.
Well, I practice year-round. I train year-round.
Well, I mean, you're still training year-round, I can tell. But you go to states like Florida or down south in Texas. I mean, they're doing football in the spring. You know, we haven't done that yet in Pennsylvania, but the rules are pretty lax where we can start with shoulder pads and helmets in June, and not that you're going full contact or anything like that, but I think just how the game is being played is filtered down so much. A lot of it has to do with the internet. You punch in a defense, you can learn about it on the internet.
Right, that's the key right there. And once a guy understands what to do and how to do it, then he can go full speed. And I think what you touched on is there's so many better coaches out there now. Not that we didn't have good coaches back then, but with technology, there's so much information out there, so these coaches can gain the knowledge themselves and then in turn go teach the players.
Absolutely.
So I think that's one of the reasons why these offensive and players are starting to come in early and being ready to contribute as early as they have been. But I just wanted to say hello. I haven't seen you in a while. Touch bases. Thanks for coming on our show.
Thank you and Quintus for all you're doing, and congratulations to you guys with your radio, your TV network, and what have you. So if there's anything I can do, please let me know.
Okay. Thank you very much. Please stay tuned for more Nittany Sports Huddle TV.
Want whiter teeth in 5 minutes? Then you want Power Swabs. Coffee, tea, or smoking stains start to fade in just 5 minutes. Power Swabs lift stains off your teeth for true whitening. They're clinically proven to whiten your teeth on average 2 shades in 5 minutes. After 7 days, your teeth will be an average 6 shades whiter. Power Swabs even work on caps, crowns, veneers, and bonding, so all your teeth will be movie star white. Order now to try Power Swabs risk-free. Satisfaction is guaranteed, but you won't find this offer in any store, so order now. Try Power Swabs risk-free now.
When you have credit card debt, the debt suckers' high rate and high pay are everywhere.
Ooh, they're making another minimum payment. Great. Most of the money goes to us. We'll suck the life out of them.
Because your credit card rates are so high, you can't get rid of the debt suckers alone.
Their minimum payments are in vain. No, that's juicy.
But one call to Consolidated Credit can get the debt suckers off your neck.
Thank you for calling Consolidated Credit.
Oh no, they lower his rates and consolidate his bills into one low payment. He'll pay off his debt in no time. Consolidated Credit drives us batty.
Call Consolidated Credit now. Call now and get your life back.
Oh, because debt sucks.
Call now.
Call Consolidated Credit at 1-800-599-8702. 1-800-599-8702. That's 1-800-599-8702. Call now.
Hello, Nittany Sports Huddle fans. Welcome back to another segment of Nittany Sports Huddle TV. I'm Quintus McDonald, your host, and this segment is being brought to you by Zuma Worldwide, the home of X2O. Stay hydrated. We're here today with our quarterback, Mr. Wally Richardson. Wally, tell us what it was like playing quarterback at Penn State. Penn State's got such a storied history for football, but to be one of very few African-American quarterbacks, and also to wear the number 14. What was that like for you?
It was a great experience for me. I really enjoyed my time playing quarterback here, and didn't really realize the significance of 14 here until I came and played here. I was 14 years old when I started playing varsity football, so that's kind of the number that I had, one of the guys that wore that at my high school before me was a mentor. So I really, and I was 14 years old, so that's why
14.
I got it. Yeah, but once I got 14, I tried to stick with it.
Oh, wow. So you were number 14 in high school as well.
Yes.
As coming here.
Right.
Now, you said when you started playing varsity football at 14.
Right.
Is that correct, or did my ears, did I mishear that?
Well, no, I played varsity football as a freshman. I started playing football in 7th grade.
Okay.
But I started on varsity as a freshman at my high school about 6 games into the season.
Wow, that's tremendous. Now, there you have it, folks. Another exclusive for coming to you from Nittany Sports Huddle. I had no idea that you started. So you started at least half of your freshman season and then continued to start all the way through graduation.
Correct.
At quarterback.
Yes.
Incredible. So that's an incredible high school career. You come to Penn State. Do you remember what your record was, your win-loss record was here at Penn State as a starter?
21-5.
See that? As a quarterback, they remember those things.
That's for sure.
Absolutely. 21-5. That is absolutely awesome. That's tremendous leadership, and that kind of brings us to the next question. You know, folks, Wally Richardson has been nominated and voted in as the executive director of the Penn State Football Letterman's Club. Could you tell us what that process was like for you, how that went, and how you feel about actually the honor of being the director?
Well, I think I had a lot of people in my corner that talked my name up to Coach O'Brien, and a lot of what happened when the sanctions first came out, there were some things that happened, and the Lettermen were called upon to come here and show up and show out, and they did that. And when Coach O'Brien kind of saw the strength of the Lettermen's Club and what they were able to do and rally together, Fran Ganner was retiring, and he wanted to make sure that the Lettermen's Club was going to still be around, and the membership, not the membership, but the membership and the officers thought it was important that the Lettermen's Club still have a viable standing around here. So they kind of got together, and one of my old teammates actually mentioned my name to Justin Kerpekas, who is the president, and he talked to Coach O'Brien, and Coach O'Brien said, well, you know, I want to talk to Wally, and I got in contact with him. We talked about things. I came up here for an interview, and things kind of went from there.
So it was a smooth process then. I mean,
if you want to call it that, I think it was just the right timing. It was the right timing
was
around
excellent.
here. It was the right timing for me, and things just kind of worked together where I was able to come back here and be the director of the Lettermen's Club.
Excellent. Well, you're doing a fantastic job. I know that the numbers are increasing. There are more and more Lettermen that are coming back, and that's kind of building up gradually. Am I correct?
Yes. I think a lot of people are coming back. I think the last 3 years, not just for Penn State, but for a lot of the people that are in the sphere of influence of Penn State, has been tough. But I think people are starting to kind of just come back into the fold, which is a good thing. We have the largest living alumni base in the world, so we want everybody to be involved, and I think it's important for our football lettermen to continue to be close to the program as possible.
Absolutely, and not only the Penn State football program, but the community as well. And that's what's taking place here today with the Seats for Soldiers, second annual, actually, Seats for Soldiers event here at Beaver Stadium. We're now in Pagula Ice Arena, folks. You see the ice arena behind us, beautiful structure. You'll find beautiful structures all over our campus. It kind of makes me proud.
You should be proud. They've done a really good job around here of getting the infrastructure really good. Facilities are outstanding, and they're continuing to improve that. So I think that's something that we all as Penn Staters can be proud of.
Absolutely, and it offers things like this to the community. We have opportunity and access as Penn State lettermen, as former military men and women, to come back and use these facilities. And Penn State, the university itself, has been gracious enough to actually pick up the banner and begin to run with this. I'm hearing that there's going to be other added events throughout the year, that no longer will the Seats for Soldiers be an event that's annual and nothing else happens. So that's exciting for us when we're talking about a community effort.
Right.
We want to continue to build that community effort piece.
Yeah, I think that's important. Penn State has a worldwide following, and our fans here in Center County are really outstanding and bleed blue and white. So, it's part of our job as employees of Penn State to serve the greater community, and it's nice that we're doing that.
Absolutely. There you have it, folks. Our quarterback, our director of the Penn State Football Alumni Club. We're a club.
Yeah.
Penn State Football Alumni Club. I've got my card, believe me, I'm a member. Our quarterback, Mr. Wally Richardson, talking about community effort and community building through teamwork.
Right.
It's a wonderful thing. I'm Quintus McDonald with Nittany Sports Huddle TV.
Gas, bloating, indigestion, constipation that comes and goes. If you're not having normal bowel movements every day, you can suffer from a buildup of toxins that cause upset stomach, constipation, excess gas, or intestinal discomfort. Plus, you could be holding up to 4.5 pounds of fecal waste if you're going to the bathroom only once a day. Even more unwanted weight if you're going less often. But now there's Colon Flow. Non-prescription Colon Flow is scientifically formulated with key ingredients to help restore normal bowel function. And you're eligible to try it free for 30 days. We're looking for participants to receive a free 30-day trial, so call immediately. All natural Colon Flow works gently with your body to eliminate toxic waste and maintain your regularity. Colon Flow is being released to the general public, and your area has been selected to try it right now for free. Call immediately to find out how to receive your free 30-day trial. Phone lines are open now.
Call 888-560-8896. 888-560-8896.
The new Miracle Blade World Class 2012 Professional Series is the best set of knives you'll ever own. The spectacular World Class 2012 Series, over a $300 value for just $39.95. But we're just getting started. We'll send you a complete second set of Miracle Blades for free. That's right, another entire set, a $300 value for free. Just pay shipping and processing. And we're still not done. If you're one of the first 500 callers, we'll send you 2 additional Miracle Blade World Class Slicers. That's an additional $80 value, totally free. Miracle Blade World Class is also guaranteed for life. We'll replace any damaged knife at any time for any reason for free forever. Over $600 worth of knives for just one payment of $39.95. Don't miss this opportunity. Call right now or just log on to miracleblade.com.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to Nittany Sports Huddle. I'm Quintus McDonald, your host, with our man, our team captain from the National Championship team, 1986, linebacker extraordinaire, Mr. Trey Bauer.
Hey, Q, how you doing? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you as well. It's always good to be in the company of former teammates, but especially guys that you sat in the room with, that you kind of went to war with every day in practice to make each other better. So it's great to see you, brother. And we're out here at Seats for Soldiers, an opportunity to really give back. Tell us what that means. Tell the folks what this opportunity actually means to you as a former captain of a team, and now you're a part of a team.
Well, I think for me it's important in the fact that, for you to be able to give back to people that protect this country. I mean, I feel very strongly about the military and everything that they've done for us. And for me to be able to volunteer for a couple hours and to say, thank you for all of your service. I mean, it's very easy for me to do, and I think more people should come out and support the veterans.
Well, it's great, and it's good that you have that heart and that spirit. It's unfortunate that not everyone has that, because I feel the same way. But these men and women actually give their lives, which is the greatest attribute of honor. They give their lives to protect our borders, to make sure that we can sleep in peace at night. It doesn't take but probably 3 or 4 minutes to watch the news broadcast of some area in this world where they're being terrorized on a minute-by-minute basis. And these men and women have served our country to keep us safe. I think it's fantastic. The coming together of the university with the football program. So as a captain of the former captain, well, you'll always be our captains. When you're a captain, you're always captain. So we can't take that away from you. As a captain of the national championship team, how does the teamwork aspect, what does that seem, what does that feel like to you what is your picture of the teamwork when you put together the Penn State football program, the Penn State military program, and then Penn State University as a whole?
Well, I mean, I love Penn State. I worked in New York for 20 years. I moved back to State College 3 or 4 years ago, and I love Penn State. I'm really, truly excited for a new era at Penn State with Coach Franklin. Coach Franklin's a huge supporter of the military. Obviously, I'm a Joe Paterno guy, and I think that everything that's happened over the last few weeks certainly is starting to shed some light on, the situation with Joe and things that have happened with, Penn State. But at the end of the day, it's like, we're all Americans, and we're all
That's right.
Americans, and we should all be supporting the military.
Should all be supporting the military. Moving further along, we'll come back and circle back around as things begin to unfold about the university and what took place with Joe. A bright light is being shown now.
And it should be.
And absolutely, it should be, and it's exciting. One of the things that happened when that dark cloud was over us is those who really, truly bleed blue and white began to galvanize and come together even stronger.
Yes, I
but
agree
now
with
that
that
the light is shining, we have the largest living alumni base in the world of any
Yes.
university. When these people that are all around the world get it in their system and in their spirit that, a lot of things were unjustly done, and they begin to stand up and walk with pride again, it's going to be really, really crazy.
It's going to be interesting, and I think, I guess, from my position is, and I had spoken to Joe a few days after he was terminated by Penn State, and it's kind of like, the truth is going to come out, and when the truth does come out, there are going to be a lot of people that are going to feel bad for what they said and what they did. And I think at the end of the day, it's like, just give it time and let the facts come out. And the people that did the things that they weren't supposed to do or bad things, like, they'll get punished. They'll be punished accordingly.
Accordingly, absolutely. Well, we want to thank you for coming out,
Thanks,
Captain.
Q.
Appreciate you, man. Love you. This is Quintus McDonald with Nittany Sports Huddle TV and my captain, Trey Bow.
Medical emergencies.
This is Life Alert. Are you okay?
I've fallen and I can't get up.
I'm calling for help right now. Sharon, we received a smoke signal coming from your kitchen. Get out now. We're calling the fire department.
Home invasion. Emergencies away from home.
I'm trying to get to my car, but it's still a ways away.
I'm right here and we'll stay on the line with you and we can contact the police if necessary.
And you can have this protection away from home for just $19.95 per month.
If it weren't for Life Alert, I wouldn't be sitting here today.
Life Alert saves a life from a catastrophe every 11 minutes.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-830-1951. That's 1-800-830-1951. Call now, 1-800-830-1951. For a free brochure, call 1-800-830-1951.
Do you want whiter teeth in 5 minutes? Then you want Power Swabs, the clinically proven way to instantly have bright white teeth in just 5 minutes. Coffee, tea, or smoking stains are no match for Power Swabs. The secret is a tooth detergent developed by Dr. Martin Ginniger that lifts yellow stains off of your teeth in just 5 minutes, revealing a bright white smile. Power Swabs are clinically proven to whiten your teeth on average 2 shades whiter in just 5 minutes. After 7 days, your teeth will be on average 6 shades whiter, guaranteed. Order today and you can try Power Swabs risk-free. Power Swabs even work on caps, crowns, veneers, and bonding, so all your teeth will be movie star white.
With just one treatment, I saw what I want my smile to look like. I saw the brightness that should be there when I smile.
I love to laugh. I'm a very happy person, and with Power Swabs, I get the white smile that I want.
Call or go online right now to try Power Swabs absolutely risk-free. So you must order now. Get your teeth whiter in just 5 minutes with Power Swab. Call to try Power Swabs risk-free now.
If you're one of the millions of Americans who are disabled and unable to work, you may be entitled to disability benefits through Social Security. Receiving benefits is your right if you suffer from a physical or mental disability. Whether you're applying for the first time or you've already been denied, we can help. You'll be matched up with an advocate who will evaluate your situation, handle your application, and deal with Social Security for you. And best of all, there's no fee until you receive benefits. Call today.
Welcome back to Nittany Sports Huddle. I'm Blair Thomas, and we're at Pagula Ice Arena. I'm here with Larry from Success with Honor. Now, Larry, I notice I always see you guys participating and helping a lot of different organizations. Can you give us a brief description of how the Success with Honor got started?
Sure. We started back in 2012 after Joe Paterno passed away. And really, to honor his legacy, we wanted to talk about what great Penn Staters are out there in the community doing great things for their communities. So we started Success with Honor to really provide a support network for Penn Stater charities.
Yes, you and I got a chance to meet at one of the events that you guys kind of promote, the Eileen Morgan Foundation, her golf tournament and banquet. They have done a lot of good things for cancer patients. Tell us some of the other events that may be coming up on some of the things that you guys may be promoting.
Yeah, we've identified over 81 charities that we have in our network right now, and some of the charities that we work with on a regular basis are like the Gilmore Henney Foundation. So John Gilmore, former Penn Stater, and Chad Henney, we won't mention where he's from, but those two guys are doing great things in Berks County, Pennsylvania, building recreational parks, community parks, and so we've helped those guys out. Scott Shirley, a former Penn Stater, with uplifting athletes. Rick Sales with Penn Civilians, doing great things in urban areas with high school students.
Yes, I've done a lot of stuff with Ricky Sales over the years, and I went into the Harrisburg area, spoke to some of the kids at some of his events in previous years. So Ricky, he's keep on pounding away. What I see in Ricky, I see that persistence that Joe always told you got to keep on going. You can't quit, and that's what I see in Ricky. Is there any other events that's in the horizon that you would like to speak about?
Well, one thing I would say that is a lot of the events that are out there are usually in the spring and summertime, so look for those golf tournaments. Come to our website at www.successwithhonor, and we have a whole events calendar of all the 81 charities and all their charity events.
Yes, thank you, Larry. I'm going to talk to a classmate of mine now to join in, Brian Allen. Brian, we got a chance to talk some time before this interview started, and we talked about some of your high school days, and it was a unique situation that
you're alluding to the fact that I went to South Lakes High School in Northern Virginia, Reston, and you guys were asking me about who went to my high school, and someone said Grant Hill went to high school. Did you play with him? And Grant, I'm so old. Grant was my ball boy when I was a senior in high school. Used to sit behind the bench and eat his Reese's Pieces and watch us win district championships. He probably could have played for us in 8th grade.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, Brian, you're still in the community now, and I always see you doing a lot of great things in the community. And this is another event where you're giving back and donating your time to be here to support the veterans. Is there any other events like this that you get involved in?
Actually, Larry and Success with Honor, they approached me about 1.5 years ago to see if I'd want to get involved and help them promote all the good things that Penn Staters are doing. So I'm on their advisory board of Success with Honor. Coaches versus Cancer, I'm on that committee, which is very big in this area. We're I think 4th nationally in raising money for the CVC, which is a big basketball promotion. Center Volunteers in Medicine, which is another organization that I am involved in. So I try to get as involved as possible. That's kind of like the Penn State way. And as Larry was alluding to earlier, Success with Honor, there's a lot of great things that Penn Staters are doing. I'm just trying to do my part.
Right. That's the consistent thing that I see here this whole entire weekend. When you're dealing with Penn Staters, we're always giving back. But what we got to do now, we got to go to our next segment. So you're looking at Nittany Sports Huddle, and we'll be right back.
Do you want whiter teeth in 5 minutes? Then you want Power Swabs, the clinically proven way to instantly have bright white teeth in just 5 minutes. Coffee, tea, or smoking stains are no match for Power Swabs. The secret is a tooth detergent developed by Dr. Martin Ginniger that lifts yellow stains off of your teeth in just 5 minutes, revealing a bright white smile. Power Swabs are clinically proven to whiten your teeth on average 2 shades whiter in just 5 minutes. After 7 days, your teeth will be on average 6 shades whiter, guaranteed. Order today and you can try Power Swabs risk-free. Power Swabs even work on caps, crowns, veneers, and bonding, so all your teeth will be movie star white.
With just one treatment, I saw what I want my smile to look like. I saw the brightness that should be there when I smile.
I love to laugh. I'm a very happy person, and with Power Swabs, I get the white smile that I want.
Call or go online right now to try Power Swabs absolutely risk-free. So you must order now. Get your teeth whiter in just 5 minutes with Power Swab. Call to try Power Swabs risk-free now.
When you have credit card debt, the debt suckers' high rate and high pay are everywhere.
Ooh, they're making another minimum payment. Great. Most of the money goes to us. We'll suck the life out of them.
Because your credit card rates are so high, you can't get rid of the debt suckers alone.
Their minimum payments are in vain. No, that's juicy.
But one call to Consolidated Credit can get the debt suckers off your neck.
Thank you for calling Consolidated Credit.
Oh no, they'll lower his rates and consolidate his bills into one low payment. He'll pay off his debt in no time. Consolidated Credit drives us batty.
Call Consolidated Credit now. Call now and get your life back.
Oh, because debt sucks.
Call now.
Call Consolidated Credit at 1-800-599-8702. 1-800-599-8702. That's 1-800-599-8702. Call now.
If you're disabled and unable to work, pay attention to the following message.
If you're one of the millions of Americans who are disabled and unable to work, you may be entitled to disability benefits through Social Security. Receiving benefits is your right if you suffer from a physical or mental disability. Whether you're applying for the first time or you've already been denied, we can help. You'll be matched up with an advocate who will evaluate your situation, handle your application, deal with Social Security for you, and handle all appeals. Best of all, there's no fee until you receive your benefits. To get started, call the number on your screen now. And keep in mind, there are a vast number of conditions that make you eligible for disability benefits and dozens of additions that you may not be aware of. So if you're disabled and unable to work, call the Citizens Disability Helpline today for a free, no-obligation consultation.
Call 1-800-735-0219. Call now.
Hello, Nittany Sports Huddle fans. I'm Quintus McDonald, and welcome back to another segment of Nittany Sports Huddle TV. This segment is being brought to you by Zuma Worldwide, where we encourage you to stay focused up. That's right, keep your focus up. Ladies and gentlemen, we're joined today by two special guests. We've got Mr. Daniel Smith. Daniel Ray, as he said when he's in trouble with his mother, who is a service member who's returning here for Seats for Soldiers program. Daniel, would you tell the folks a little bit about you, your service to our country, and our special guest, very special guest that we have with us today?
Yes, sir. My name is Daniel Smith. I'm originally from Lubbock, Texas. I served almost 15 years with the U.S. Army until I was wounded by a roadside bomb in Iraq. Not knowing really how bad I was wounded, I ended up staying in Iraq with a broken back for 3 more months, and then struggling with the VA after I got out. And suffering with them. A nonprofit called Back to Life campaign got a hold of me, and they outfitted me with a spinal nerve stimulator from Boston Scientific, and that's part of the reason why I'm here today, is trying to give back to Boston Scientific and to Back to Life campaign. They did that on September 11th. I was the first one to go through. And on October the 4th, I didn't run. I went through the Marine Corps Mud Challenge down in Gadsden, South Carolina, with obstacles, 6.2 miles on October the 4th. So just a couple of weeks, that much of a difference. I mean, I have a remote control. the pain level in my back. So I don't have pain anymore.
From Boston Scientific, folks. This gentleman just told us that he was injured by a roadside bomb, stayed for 3 more months in Iraq protecting us and our lifestyle with a broken back and neurological damage. Tell us who we've got here, our four-legged friend.
I forgot. This is Jefferson. I call him JD. He is my service dog.
So he's a Davis too now.
Yeah, he is a Davis. Yeah, but he's my service dog, and he can actually tell before I have a seizure that I'm going to have one. I have a traumatic brain injury. Started having seizures not long after I got back. You know, I'm going to knock on wood. I haven't had one for a little over 2.5 years. I've had him for 3, and people try to get me to explain all the time, you know what he does for me, and I try to tell them, just spell dog backwards. That's all.
You hear that, folks? The man said spell dog backwards, and he's God's gift to Daniel Smith. We're so grateful for everything that you've given to our country. We're glad that there you have it, folks. See what he pulled out of his pocket? This man knows what it is. Hey, we're grateful for you for all that you've done, all that you continue to do. God bless you, man. Thank you for serving. We love you. Now, I've been keeping this man from the child line. We're going to get him over there and get him fed. And JD, hold it down, buddy. This is Quintus McDonald from Nittany Sports Huddle TV.
Do you have an idea for a new product or invention? Hi, I'm George Foreman. People ask me all the time, George, how do I get my idea in front of companies? How do I get a patent? What do I do next? Do you have the same questions? I'll tell you like I'll tell them all. Call my friends at InventHelp.
InventHelp has been helping inventors for more than 30 years and has sales offices nationwide. InventHelp can provide patent referrals and submit your invention to companies who are interested in receiving new ideas. If you have an idea and want to try to patent it and submit it to companies, you should call InventHelp today for free information.
Listen, I can't guarantee a company will be interested in your idea, but I believe every inventor deserves the opportunity to step into the ring and take their best shot. Put InventHelp in your corner.
Call now. Free information for inventors. 1-800-455-7790. 1-800-455-7790.
The new Miracle Blade World Class 2012 Professional Series is the best set of knives you'll ever own. The spectacular World Class 2012 series, over a $300 value for just $39.95. But we're just getting started. We'll send you a complete second set of Miracle Blades for free. That's right, another entire set, a $300 value for free. Just pay shipping and processing. And we're still not done. If you're one of the first 500 callers, we'll send you 2 additional Miracle Blade World Class slicers. That's an additional $80 value, totally free. Miracle Blade World Class is also guaranteed for life. We'll replace any damaged knife at any time for any reason for free forever. Over $600 worth of knives for just one payment of $39.95. Don't miss this opportunity. Call right now or just log on to miracleblade.com.
NCAA women's basketball. All day, every day, our game. Filling it up, knocking them down, and bringing it home. It's basketball at its purest. Family fun and great entertainment, there's nothing like it. NCAA women's basketball. All day, every day, our game.